You ever gotten your car towed? In the morning, you're up and you're like, where's my car? Yeah, we'll get to that today. Funk that! It was no good. I didn't like it.
And now, back to the Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe on Fresno's Hot 97.7.
If you are a Nepo baby, you will probably hate it but still listen to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Welcome to Hoppe Hour.
In your heart, you know he's right.
Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppe's mom, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
The semen was so big.
Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe. Where we at?
Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. Be the hottest, search about us. Competition microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. 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 You already know how we are in the system.
That's how I feel right now. 856-49 Heavy. Sorry. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. And you can always email me, whatever, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. You'll never believe my past 24 hours. Okay. So this week, I am doing board hopping for Orlando and the Freak Show, which Orlando is an absolute genius. He has made it easy to board hop his show because I've only done talk radio. If it's Rover's Morning Glory or Mike Kelton, all the shows on the Bone, or unfortunately Pat and Aaron on WDAE, and then MJ. I've only worked on talk shows, never done music radio. It's a lot different. But Orlando, there's been a few hiccups here and there, but Orlando's been really helping me out. And he's doing his toy drive over on Gandy. You got to go check it out. But okay, so I've been getting up early in the morning. So Monday I got up, and I'm trying to tell this story fast. I don't want to tell too many details because I'm really worked up. So I get up Monday, probably around 4:45, 4:50. I live 2 minutes from Beasley, so I drive 5 minutes. I get set up. We have a good show there. I left the mic on accident, first time things that you're not proud of. But Orlando, helped me and everything was good. So then I recorded Hoppe Hour. And then I produced a video for Tom Bernard, the radio host that I work with, Minneapolis radio legend and radio Hall of Famer. Then I made 3 or 4 Hoppe Hour videos. And then right after that, which I was doing this at the Chill Room, which unfortunately is closing in about 4 days, and I'll give my opinion once it's closed. After that, then I went to the toy drive from 4 to 8 p.m. and worked for Orlando, and then immediately went to bed. So I was freaking tired, man. Not bad tired, but getting a little woozy. So last night, I pull into my parking lot, and I thought, how do I explain this? So there's 12 parking spots in a row right next to this pool. And there were 2 spots open. And I was going to park in this one spot that was in between 2 cars. But I was like, let me go to the spot that has 3 or 4 in a row. Just because there was more room and I was tired. So I park, I sit there for a second, and then I go upstairs. And I went to bed. Because we had food catered to us from the Carroll Hotel for Orlando's 14th annual toy drive. So all the info is at wild941.com. But like, I didn't really have to eat, so I'm taking a bath, hanging out with my cat. I put on Squidbillies and I went to bed. So this morning around 4:50, slept in a little bit. My alarm was 4:40, but I slept until 4:50. I get up real fast because when I sleep in, I have to rush. So I'm getting up, taking my meds, drinking some kava, just doing my thing, hitting my pen, doing my thing. So then I go to the parking lot, and a lot of times I'll think I parked somewhere in my parking lot, but that'll be like where I parked earlier in the afternoon the previous day, and I'll actually park on like the other side of the parking lot. You ever do that? When you live in an apartment complex, you think you parked somewhere, but it was somewhere else? Well, this morning around 5:08 a.m., I remember clearly, I'm pressing the little thing on your key where you can set off the horn if you lock it. And I'm pressing it, and I'm not hearing anything. And I'm like, well, where's the noise? Do-do-do. And then I'm like, Ryan, you probably parked in the wrong spot. And then I'm remembering my steps, and I was like, no, I parked over here. And I'm like, do-do-do-do-do. And I'm like, oh my God, my car's not here. So then I called Rich Ortiz and Meredith from the Freak Show. I texted Meredith, called Rich, and I'm like, either my car got stolen or my car got towed. And here's why I thought it was potentially stolen, is because there was an email that was sent out recently from our apartment complex that said you had to have a sticker on your car or you would get towed. And I sent them a picture of the sticker and said, is this good? And my apartment complex was like, yeah, you're fine. So I'm thinking there's no reason I got towed. So Rich tells me, hey, I don't want you to have to deal with this during the whole show. Why don't you call the not emergency line and find out before the show begins so then you're at ease? So I called the non-emergency police line. And first of all, I'm rambling because I'm a little manic with my bipolar. And I'm telling the story. And the cop's like, okay, what's the address? So first of all, she's interrupting me. It's like 5 a.m. though. So it's probably the end of her shift. Wants to go home. I'm sympathetic. I'm empathetic. So then she goes, yes, your car got towed. And I go, really? So she gives me the phone number to this place. So I call the place. It's in Pinellas Park. And the guy answers. He goes, hello? I'm like, hi, yeah, my car got towed last night. And he goes, what car is it? And I tell him the car, and he goes, yeah. You parked in the middle of 2 parking spots. I'll be honest, it was pretty bad. And I'm like, you towed my car because I parked in 2 parking spots? Yeah. Because I must have just turned fast because I was just in a rush to get to bed. So then I'm like, well, how much is it? He's like, $307. So then I was like, okay, what's the address? And he gives me the address. So I'm mad this whole morning, but it made me super motivated when I was board hopping Orlando. Like, everything went well. So then this is where it gets even better. I have to take an Uber from Beasley to the place in Pinellas Park. So I signed up for priority pickup. Oh, geez. Priority pickup. And it's some guy named Jesus off a Lyft. And it says, he'll be there in 10 minutes. I'm like, that's not really priority. I paid $3 more, but whatever. So I'm sitting outside. The moon's out. It's like 10:15 a.m. And I'm trying to be chill, trying to relax. And all of a sudden, it's like, I check, and you got to remember, it said he would be there in 10 minutes. Damn it, Jesus! And then it's like, he'll be here in 11 minutes, 12 minutes. And then he's doing this thing that I think everybody's had this, where like, it's like the Uber driver's like driving in circles. Like, I need to be picked up at like 94th Avenue in St. Pete. He's all the way at like 22nd. I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like going straight. So I canceled the order. And I messaged the guy. I said, I am at the Beasley radio station business complex. I need you to pick me up. I don't think he spoke English, like most of the Lyft drivers in Florida. So literally what happened was I canceled the order, and that was annoying. And then this guy picked me up, and I was ranting because I just saw it. Whenever I'm around MJ or Michelle Schnitt, I always get really talkative because whenever I'm around them, it's a talkative show, being the MJ Morning Show, which is number 1. So I'm talking to MJ and Michelle as they're going into their BMW, and I'm getting picked up in the Uber because I end up getting an Uber. So I'm in talkative mode because I thought it'd be funny to tell MJ about it. Maybe he'll talk about me on air and then people look me up. So literally, then I get into the Uber and I'm talking and I'm telling the guy about what happened. And he goes, see. And I go, oh, yeah, you don't speak English. So then I go and I talk. I get dropped off at the place. And this really handsome African-American guy, just painting a picture, with like dreadlocks, comes to the door and goes, can I help you? And I go, yeah, I think my car got towed. And he goes, well, what car is it? Blah, 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 da, da, da. Then he asked me about my height. And God damn it, I wanted to go on an epic rant about how I can't stand tow drivers. But frickin' Michael made me not hate tow drivers. The guy this morning could not have been more of an asswipe. But Michael, I even told him when I shook his hand, and he had a very nice handshake, I said, you gave me hope for humanity. So thank you, Michael. Now, I do think they need to do rankings of the thing unknown as towing. And here's what I mean. If I was I need to turn this down, Jesus Christ. Okay. If I was parking overnight and I didn't live there, $327, call it a day. But parking in the middle of two fucking lines after working 16 hours, after working 2/3 of the day, I think that should be more like $150, $100. $327 in this economy during the holidays is crazy. It's insanity. But hey, at least Michael was nice. Oh, and then the best part is if you don't have cash on you, which I'm not a millionaire radio host, so I never have cash on me, it's 4% more. Lovely day. Lovely day. Jesus Christ. Could not believe it. I was impressed that I was able to correctly and in a good way board up Orlando show today. My ChatGPT is always pumping me up, and that helped. I'll literally talk to my ChatGPT and tell it, and like voice text, and then I talk to it. But yeah, that's the day in the life for Ryan Hoppe. Everyone's like, oh my God, I want your height. I want the fact that a lot of girls like talking to you and you're handsome. This is things people actually say to me at cover bars, not in radio. And guess what? This is what I also have to deal with. I don't know if it's because of my astrological sign or something, but chaos always happens to Virgos. Alrighty, let's get to some TMZ news.
Today on TMZ.
Okay, so Blake Lively is telling the judge one thing would allow her to take her sexual
one thing and another
harassment case before a jury, and that is the fact that Justin Baldoni is circumcised, and she knows.
Hell yeah! I hate when people don't want to circumcise their babies. A, they're not going to remember it, and B, you're going to make sex with them awkward in 18 years.
Knows it.
There was a conversation with Blake where he announced, I'm circumcised. She is saying that Justin Baldoni created a hypersexualized atmosphere on set constantly. And by the way, the circumcision has nothing to do with the movie.
The director's cut.
That made my day.
Kyle Richards is responding to fashion designer Rachel Zoe, claiming several people have tried to set her up with Mauricio.
You're too old?
You know, Mauricio's got a big D.
For him. But that's not a slight on her. It's a slight on Mel.
What's the problem?
He only wants young, hot chicks.
You just go for whatever you go for. It has nothing to do with age.
Oh my God, a man wanting a attractive woman that's younger? No way. Men never do that. You often hear these elder millennial women that are still good looking getting mad. The younger Gen Z girls, like the Sydney Sweeney of the world, are the thing. I was talking to a 50-year-old the other day, 50-year-old woman at an event, and I was telling her we were talking about Jeff Bezos' wedding and how Sydney Sweeney was there, and she made this face like she farted. Maybe she did, but she was making a face because she didn't like Sydney Sweeney. I'm like, man, there's a lot of women that I think look at Sydney Sweeney and go, that was me in the 90s.
Oh, come on, child.
Robert Downey Jr. gave Gwyneth Paltrow
his comeback story is crazy, by the way.
Greatest introduction ever. This was hilarious. He brought up Gwyneth's ski trial.
I'm going to get emotional. We have here a woman.
His personality seems fake, though, when he's like, I'm going to get emotional and burn down a house.
That is willing to go to trial, confronting her retired optometrist accuser regarding an alleged injury on a Deer Valley ski resort slope.
Alrighty, there you go. Freaking Iron Man. Iron Man's what he made his comeback. Like, if you were born in 2004, you must think that Robert Downey Jr. is the man. For a while, he was a freaking loser. But he was a drug addict. Mm-hmm.
Happy Hot Topic.
All right, what's going on in the world of Jessica Simpson? God, she's freaking hot. She seems annoying, though.
Jessica Simpson is reflecting on a really hard chapter in her life.
Oh, yeah!
And what ultimately saved her.
Speaking at Foxwoods in Connecticut, December 7th, Jessica says,
in a really hard time of my life, I just kind of had to surrender myself to my intuition, to the light.
Oh, you're so deep! You're so deep! I bet you like it deep. Oh, you're so interesting! Oh, grow up!
Focus on that.
Regarding the difficulties with her career, the singer says,
my whole...
Yeah, ever since, it's gonna be a public affair, all right! Yeah, ever since then, her career's been...
music career, I had a job, and it was to be a pop star.
I did. Yeah, it never really happened, honey.
I tried.
These boots were made for walking, and you did just all right. You peaked after you were writing either Nick Lachey or Tony Romo. Yeah, let's be honest. She's a little irrelevant.
Younger, you just never feel good enough.
But she has a message for her audience.
It is.
And it's okay to not feel good enough. I want everyone to have grace.
That's my brain every morning. You're not good enough.
For themselves when you just don't feel good enough sometimes. But I'm very good at convincing myself that my purpose is bigger than the moment.
You know what's the problem? A lot of times people go, oh, you stereotype women on here, especially blondes. And then you hear Jessica Simpson talking, you're like, Jesus Christ, honey.
Happy Hot Topic.
Celebrities are coming to Paul Dano's defense.
Yeah, that freaking creep, even though he's a good director, that freaking creep knows Quentin Tarantino just spilled his opinion the other day like we freaking care. Go make a movie and shut up.
After Quentin Tarantino called him the, quote, weakest actor in the...
You're a weak man. You look like a freaking creep. Yeah, you're a genius, but you're also a weirdo.
The Screen Actors Guild, stars like Reese Witherspoon, Ben Stiller, and many more applaud the actor on social media. For Reese,
oh yeah, defend him. It kind of makes him look weak that all his friends defended him. Just ignore it.
Who starred in the 2014 film.
Let's be honest, no one was really talking about Paul Dano, but then Quentin Tarantino brought him up.
Starred in the 2014 film Inherent Vice with Paul. She writes on Threads December 6th, Paul Dano is an incredibly gifted, versatile actor.
Whatever.
More important, he is a gentleman. Meanwhile, Ben, who directed Paul in the 2018 series Escape at Dinner Mora, he writes on X, Paul Dano is brilliant.
Yeah, Quentin Tarantino has gropey vibes, man. He has the vibes, like you don't want to be around him. He kind of reminds me a little bit of, what's that scientist? Neil deGrasse Tyson. Just kind of gropey. Or local news anchors. Kind of gropey.
Quentin's comments about Paul's acting came during a conversation about the 2007 film There Will Be Blood, where he said that, quote, the movie would stand a better chance if it didn't have a big giant flaw in it, and the flaw is Paul Dano.
Okay, then. Go make your movie and shut up. You know he's insufferable to date. You know when a woman wants him to give him some, when they want him to give them some loving down under, he's like, no, I'm Quentin Tarantino, and you give me the loving.
I am not saying he is giving a terrible performance. I am saying he's giving a non-entity performance. I don't care for him.
And I don't think he cares for you. And I don't think most of Hollywood cares for you. Yes, you've made some of the best movies I've ever seen, even though I think Kill Bill's a little overrated. But yes, you're a genius, but you're also a douchebag.
E! News previously reached out.
They reached out for comment and didn't hear back, like they say every frickin' time.
To Paul's rep for comment, but did not hear back.
I would not do that. I reached out to Elliot from Elliot in the Morning, and he didn't get back to me. You hear how that doesn't sound good? I reached out to Bert Kreischer, and he didn't get back to me. You hear how that sounds? Doesn't sound great. But the news is like, we reached out and didn't hear back. You sound terrible.
Turns out Pamela Anderson is her showgirl name.
Oh, yeah. God, she looks so washed up. I know she's getting older, and I know it's actually a good thing that she looks average looking and a little old because she's doing a thing where she's not really taking care of herself anymore. But at the same time, it's like, shut up.
The Naked Gun actress shares her desire to change her name to Pamela Hootenian to honor her family's Finnish roots.
Oh, yeah, I want to finish with her.
Vogue Scandinavia in an interview published December 2nd, sometimes I don't want to be Pamela Anderson. I want to be Pamela Hootenian.
And the weird midlife crisis you're having, honey?
I would like to change my name, but they won't let me.
Remember her sitcom Stacked in 2006 where she was in a library? Get it stacked, like books are stacked and she has big boobs.
The 58-year-old reveals that her grandfather...
Gosh, she's 58. She looks 78.
...changed his family's last name to Anderson when they moved to Canada in an effort to more easily assimilate. She explained when she was growing up, her grandfather was the closest person to her in her life, and he even taught her Finnish, though her...
Oh, yeah!
Fluency in her family's native language kind of left with him when he died when she was around 11.
That sucks. I'm always jealous of people when their grandparents live to like 100, and I'm like, must be nice!
Still, her grandfather passed along his wondrous spirit and belief in folklore to Pamela, who says she's been exploring different identities and...
she is having a fracking crisis. She doesn't know what to do with herself.
Recent years, and while her penchant for shape-shifting has been clear, she's also explained that she'll do so in ways that are authentically her. In fact, Pamela spoke out about accusations that she and Liam Neeson faked their romance to
have we seen them recently?
Garner attention for Naked Gun earlier this year. Per People magazine, the actress said at the Deauville American Film Festival in France in September, I do not and will never feed into PR stunts.
Well, then go out and get dinner with them. We never see you guys out there because you're lying. You're just mad that you got called out.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
What's going on here?
Breaking this morning, Paramount launching a hostile takeover bid for Warner Brothers Discovery.
Hell yeah! I like Paramount better than Netflix because they have all the Disney cartoons, Nickelodeon cartoons. And I would rather have Paramount own them than Netflix because Netflix is for douchebags.
Just days after Netflix announced an $83 billion deal to purchase the studio. In a press release, Paramount calling it a superior deal and decided to take it straight to shareholders.
Oh, yeah. You know Netflix is freaking out.
Meanwhile, overnight, President Trump saying that the proposed merger between Netflix and Warner Brothers Discovery could be a problem because of the size of the combined market share.
It's the first time I agree with Trump, man. It ain't good.
The president added that he will...
It's kind of similar to iHeartRadio ruining radio by buying all the companies. It's the same thing. Competition's good. But the big dogs, like Netflix or iHeartRadio, are afraid of the underdogs. So they just want to own them because they're douchebags.
Ultimately be involved in the decision about whether the government should approve it. The merger would put two of the world's biggest streaming services, Netflix and HBO Max, under the same ownership. President Trump says he would consult, quote, some economists before the deal gets his stamp of approval.
Here's my favorite part of every Today Show video.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on.
Whatever, then. You do you, Al Roker. You're like the original guy to lose weight naturally. Unlike this broad right here.
Happy Hot Topic!
Melissa McCarthy!
God, she looks way too skinny. Why does every frickin' woman in Hollywood think they have to be skinny? What happened to being thick? What happened to big booties and a little bit of a tire under your boobs? It's so much fun. I like thicker girls. Skinny girls can get too bony, man.
It is so great to be here hosting Saturday Night Live for the 6th time.
It just looks fake. When all these girls, Lizzo or Jelly Roll, or all these people, you know, he's kind of a girl at times, literally lose all this weight. It doesn't look good. It looks, I guess, good that you're not fat anymore. But when you're fat, you have character. You have swagger. When you lose weight, it just looks fake, especially in the jaw. Like, you look at Billy Gardell, you're like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Melissa McCarthy on SNL revealing a dramatic body transformation. Her estimated weight loss, anywhere between 75 to 95 pounds.
I'd say it's about 105, man. She really dropped it. And what's sad is they still think they're fat. Because I had that. When I was I'm 295. But when I was 250, when I was doing the keto diet back in 2019, I was a freaking hunk. Oh, yeah. I still thought I was fat. And now I look back and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I looked amazing.
Subtle. Let's go subtle. Yeah.
She looks thick in this video. I'll sit in my lap.
Let's go basic black dress.
And they're showing her in January. She was thick then. She totally did Ozempic. Like, if she would have lost weight since like 2023, then I would get it. But the overnight weight loss, you cheated. Go on a treadmill and do it naturally, honey.
The 55-year-old calling out her husband and daughters after rocking a low-cut black velvet catsuit. The glittering belt accentuating her smaller figure.
Yeah, it's weird, man. Kind of, oh my God, they should do a reunion of Mike and Molly and have them being skinny. It wouldn't be as funny. That was a very transformative show, man. Having two fat people as a married couple, that was not a bad show, man. All right, they're reenacting the skits. Oh, they look so funny. When you look at those ratings, it doesn't seem like it was that funny. Because SNL's not been funny in my lifetime. Or maybe since I was in preschool. 856-49-HAPPY.
Happy Hot Topic!
I like to blackmail the directors.
Oh yeah, naughty girl.
Bobby Brown is putting her sleuthing skills to work. Ahead of the ongoing 5th and final season of Stranger Things, the actress revealed on the December 7th episode of The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon.
God, she's freaking hot. It's so weird because it doesn't feel like 2016 was 10 years ago when she was a little kid playing 11. Now she's a freaking babe. It's freaking me out.
How she uncovered the sci-fi series' highly anticipated conclusion before the rest of her castmates.
And then the night before the last table read, we didn't know what was going to happen. Like, nobody knew. I actually did know.
Millie jokingly revealed how she managed to gather the highly classified intel.
I like to blackmail the directors.
Get over here and play on your pants. I'm kidding.
I have high school pictures of them that I will say, I will release this if you don't tell me what's happening.
This is making you wonder what she's really implying, because people, when they even make jokes, there's a little truth to it. It makes you wonder if she blackmailed that guy that played a cop on her show. I think it's David Harbour. Then he got cooked up, Jimmy Fallon. Shut up.
Snuck into the writer's room and I saw this really big whiteboard with all of the endings on it. And I was just like,
And we just heard what it's like when you bang her.
So much to process.
But when it came to go over the script,
I'm more interested in this.
So much to process.
But when it came to go over the script for the series finale, the 21-year-old admits that the experience proved to take quite an emotional toll. After all, she's spent nearly a decade working together with her co-stars.
I wonder what they were really like on set.
Finn Wolfhard, Gaten Matarazzo.
Whatever, dude. I liked the first season because it was kind of cool. But once they started, like, their voices were changing and they were going through puberty because I don't want to have kids, I got icked out. I was like, go away.
Happy Hot Topic!
This morning, millions of Americans waking up to yet another blast of brutal winter weather.
Yeah, everybody's freaking out in Florida. No! It's going down to 55! It's literally 19 degrees in Cleveland. Shut up.
Cold temps and Arctic air hitting the East Coast today, with some areas getting as much as 5 inches of snow. This after fast-moving weekend systems brought bitter cold and heavy snow from the Great Plains to the Northeast.
God, I don't miss snow. It's the worst. Everyone in Florida's like, oh my God. The people that have never seen snow, I want to see snow. I'm like, no, you don't.
Making roads treacherous. In northern Illinois, this semi-truck jackknifed off the highway.
This is what you're missing, Floridians listening to my voice right now. This is what you're missing. This is what you want. No, thank you. It's no good. It's cool around Christmas because the Christmas lights on the house, kind of, they reflect onto the white snow unless the snow turns yellow. And literally, it looks so beautiful. Once it's December 26th, I want it to be warm out.
While this drone video shows crews pulling a car to safety after it landed in a snowbank.
Oh, yeah, nothing like getting your car caught in snow. Mm-hmm.
Some areas in South Dakota and Iowa getting more than 8 inches of snow.
All right, there you go. This is what you're missing out on, Florida. I've often said, if Florida were to get that type of cold weather, not cold weather, but if Florida were to get 20 inches of snow, they would lose their mind. They would have no idea what to do with themselves. It would be no good.
Happy Hot Topic!
Cardi B unveils her new body jewelry.
God, she's always adjusting her body. I don't think Cardi B likes Cardi B, man. She's always got to change everything. Like, stop.
Weeks after announcing the birth of her 4th child, the rapper...
That's a lot of baby making right there. Wonder how many abortions she's had.
Debuting a bold new look, complete with shiny new dermal piercings. In a December 4th Instagram post, Cardi's New York-based body piercer shares a video of him in...
She looks like she would have the worst farts, man. Like, she just goes like... Sound like when girls rip around me.
Installing the dermal implants, with 2 placed on the back of her neck and 2 more on her lower back.
Oh yeah! Gives you something to paint when you're about to finish.
Of course, the mom of 4 is no stranger to making a statement with her piercings.
That is.
Earlier this year, the New York native revealed on X that she had gotten her, quote, butt crack pierced, sending fans into...
It is so trashy. God. Mother out of here! Those poor kids. Luckily, I never heard my parents have sex, but I remember my dad used to go, he was in school and he would study. Mm-hmm. He had a midlife crisis and went to DePaul University. Remember, sometimes, like at 11 o'clock at night, he'd go in, because they slept in separate rooms. It was a weird marriage. And sometimes he would go in there and he'd leave happy.
To a frenzy online. Unfortunately, that era in her life was short-lived.
Like her personality. She's got to be annoying to be around. What an annoying broad.
Back in September, the Bodak Yellow rapper shared on an episode of Call Her Daddy that the expensive jewelry didn't stick around.
Hey, there you go. Although I wouldn't mind giving you a pearl necklace. 856-49-HAPPY.
Happy Hot Topic!
Ariana Grande thanks Mac Miller for showing her the way to her sound.
Yeah, I get what they did there. There's that song, The Way, and it's thank you, next, thank you, Mac. They're doing play on words of her songs.
Talking to students at Chapman University in California December 5th, telling fans that rapper Mac Miller, who was featured on her debut single, The Way, was a...
That song was such a banger when I was 21 years old. Oh my God. I first thought Ariana Grande was Mariah Carey when I heard her voice during that song.
big musical influence, helping the Grammy Award-winning singer, quote, do the brave thing when it came to putting her music out for the world. The Wicked star saying, I've never said that, but he was a great influence. I'm very thankful for that.
All right, there you go, baby doll. 856-49-HAPPY. He seemed like a good-ass dude. I remember in the early 2010s when I was partying in high school, he had that song Party on 5th Avenue. He had Senior Skip Day. He had Kool-Aid and Pizza, whatever the song was called. He had Donald Trump, which Trump didn't like that song. But then he didn't make music for a year and a half. And I'll never forget, I was at my cousin's house, Christian. Yo, shout out, Christian. Love you, bud. Even though you talk smack about me on social media. But literally, dude, we were listening to this song called Funeral. And I remember going, I don't think this is going to end well. He went from Party on 5th Avenue, songs that were anthems for underage drinking parties in 2012, to then talking about funerals at age 22. You're like, this doesn't look good.
Happy Hot Topic!
Leonardo DiCaprio's secret to a long and successful career in Hollywood is...
Let's hear what it is. I'm actually kind of interested.
Staying out of the public eye.
Yeah, staying out of the public eye, making the girls that you bang out sign NDAs. That's the way.
Leo telling Time magazine in an interview published December 8th that navigating fame and his personal life has been something he's been managing for many years.
It's called non-disclosure agreements.
Telling the mag, it's been a balance I've been managing my whole adult life, and still, I'm not an expert. I think my simple philosophy is only get out there and do something when you have something to say.
And kick out girls once they turn 28.
Or you have...
Once you're 10 years removed from high school, get the hell off my yacht. I don't want you here, honey. If you're 22, get over here. But if you're 29, bye.
Something to show for it. Otherwise, just disappear as much as you possibly can. Leo adding, I was like, okay, how do I have a long career? Because I love what I do, and I feel like the best way to have a long career is to get out of people's face.
Whatever, Dan. Get out of people's faces and just smack face with girls or whatever the term is.
Happy Hot Topic!
Jason Bateman reveals why he doesn't see sister Justine Bateman that often.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. He just seems like an absolute douche. Like someone you don't want to hang out with. He's the worst part of the Smartless podcast. Even though he somehow did a very good job of playing a tough guy on Ozark, it is very bizarre seeing him punch somebody in traffic. Because in real life, Jason Bateman's a bitch and wouldn't do that. And Arrested Development was great. The new episodes are no good. But the ones that were on Fox, oh yeah. Let's open up a banana stand. Just saying.
The Zootopia 2 voice actor offers insight into...
That's not what he should be known for, but whatever. Give Arrested Development some credit.
To his current relationship with his big sister, admitting that while they, quote, don't see each other a ton, they certainly aren't on bad terms. He tells Esquire in an interview published December 8th, there isn't the typical we see each other every Thanksgiving or every Christmas and our kids want to be together.
It's so sad whenever relationships are never, but I mean, it kind of is a relationship. Whenever siblings don't see each other or people don't see their parents or whatever, it's like life's so short and you're going to regret it. Trust me. You know why I say that? Because I'm the authority on daddy issues because my dad died of cancer and I didn't see him.
There isn't that, in a great way. Instead, Jason explains that he and Justine have developed a bond rooted in mutual interest rather than familial obligation. He adds, our conversations are the rich conversations you would have with an adult friend, not the kind of petulant back and forth you might have with your adult sibling.
Nah, that's what you guys do on the Smartless podcast.
We hang out and we're nice to each other because we respect one another as individuals, regardless of the blood thing.
Whatever, dude. You do you, boom. That is one thing I can't relate to. Because I'm an only child. And I remember when my mom unfortunately had her miscarriage and I didn't get to have my brother named Justin. And I remember she's like, I went to visit her in the hospital. This is like 97. I was like 4 or 5 years old, maybe 98. And she was like, honey, your brother went to heaven. And I was like, okay, I'm going to be getting all the Christmas presents. Sorry, Mom.
Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos are ditching their kids for the family Christmas card.
Yeah, they just seem like they're just over their kids. Their kids are probably asking for money all the time and probably half the time live at home. And I feel like Kelly Ripa's a narcissistic mom that has power over her kids. Because I've dated somebody whose mom was in TV, and a lot of times they're very vain, they're very vapid, and it's just like, shut up. God.
In a joint interview with People magazine on December 7th, the Live with Kelly and Mark co-hosts detail why their 3 kids didn't make the cut for their annual tradition.
Because they're sick of them and they want to bang each other out on the kitchen table.
The couple, who share 28-year-old Michael, 24-year-old Lola, and 22-year-old Joaquin, revealed the decision was made simply because, quote, we're tired of getting all the photos approved by our kids every year. We've cut them out. And
that seems like it's healthy.
And according to Kelly, the kids were not thrilled.
Sounds like you guys gave birth to some brats. Some Nepo baby douchebags.
Actress shares that they feel very slighted, even asking their parents, how could you?
Right, there you go. Sounds like the holiday season's going to be a great time for them. It's going to be so much fun. What's going on? All right, here.
This morning, an urgent new warning about a rise in scams using your favorite celebrities.
Yeah, if a celebrity's asking you for money, unless it's like Pauly Shore, it's probably fake.
As bait.
Or a hack radio host like Bubba the Love Sponge. Buy my Amazon wish list, please, please. But the funny part is his listeners do.
Whether it's Taylor Swift giving out free concert tickets, Sabrina Carpenter offering a meet and greet, or Johnny Depp reaching out to just say hi. If it seems too good to be true, well, it most likely is. According to a report released by cybersecurity company Spikers, which monitors social media for celebrities and analyzes data from the FBI and private agencies, online scammers have fleeced fans out of $5.3 billion this year.
Why would a celebrity ask you for money? And why would they know who you are? You're stupid. I'm sorry. It's tough love.
Here.
We've seen impersonations and phishing happening. Why? Because it's lucrative.
According to Spikers, musicians are the most likely to be impersonated. The top 3 artists, Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter, and Billie Eilish.
Oh yeah, the richest female in the world needs money from you. I'm sorry. Again, if you fall for it, you're just stupid.
The report also found 1 in 5 tickets sold over social media are fake, either part of a phishing attack or from a seller who later disappeared.
All right, so watch out for them. Again, if you fall for it, that is very unfortunate. If you think that's real, that's very unfortunate. And it's hard to feel bad for you. Like, I feel bad, but not bad enough.
Eminem asked me to shave his bottom.
He did what?
And also, I have to say something else, and this is a story I've never told. Eminem asked me to shave his bottom.
This is on the Graham Norton show, which to me is like the British version of Andy Cohen. Only Andy Cohen did it better.
That's what I felt at the time, so I said it.
Isn't it weird, though?
Weird indeed. As Kate Winslet shares her awkward moment with the rapper during the pair's 2004 appearance on Saturday Night Live.
I'm not being dramatic, but today has literally been the worst day of my life.
The out-of-the-blue request taking Kate by surprise.
Yeah, it's got to be weird when Slim Shady's like, can you shave my ass?
She anxiously prepared for her hosting debut.
Was it with a handheld razor?
Well, he did. He said, would you shave my butt? And I said, I'm sorry, I don't do personal grooming. Like, what?
All right, there you go. Absolutely riveting. Such fake laughter. Leonardo DiCaprio is Time Magazine's music person or interesting person of the year. Let me see what we got here. You got freaking Luigi Mangione looking all handsome in court. He's a douchebag and a murderer. And if you think it's okay to murder somebody, that's sad. As much as I can't stand healthcare, like my medicine's gone up, man. And I'm bipolar as fuck. So I'm just telling you, like, if you think it's okay, man, then that's no good.
Happy Hot Topic!
The fate of Jimmy Kimmel's talk show revealed. E! News has learned that the comedian has signed a 1-year extension and
I love how every liberal's like, this is a good thing. A 1-year extension means they don't want to commit to you long term. And they're probably like, yeah, we threw you under the bus. Yeah, we kind of treated you like crap and sided with the FCC. It's the least you can do. Now, if it was a 3 or 4 year deal, that's a good thing. But a 1-year deal, that's not as good. Let's be honest here.
Jimmy Kimmel Live show will continue through May 2027.
Yeah, that's when usually TV shows end, in May.
The update comes amid a turbulent year for the talk show host. In November, Jimmy suffered the loss of his longtime band leader, Cleto Escobedo III. In September, the talk show host was suspended after Jimmy addressed discourse about the alleged murderer of Charlie Kirk on his show. The comments led affiliate.
All right, there you go. That was a scary time, man. Free speech is dead. But if it's applauding Trump, it's good. All you freaking morons think he cares about you. You're stupid!
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Kimora Lee Simmons will forever be a mama bear.
Oh, yeah. She looks like freaking Asa Akira, who I've... two.
Baby Fat founder detailing on the Not Skinny But Not Fat podcast December 8th her shock at learning that her and ex-husband Russell Simmons' 23-year-old daughter Aoki Lee Simmons was briefly dating 65-year-old restaurateur Vittorio Asaf.
All right, well, first of all, everyone's going on this Too Skinny But Not Too Fat podcast. And second of all, who cares if she dates all her guys? I'm sure you never dated anybody that's older. Shut up. As long as it's consensual, even if it's an 18-year-old in one day, to me, as long as they're not in high school, if it's consensual and it's two people wanting to bang each other out and it's a girl wanting a sugar daddy to buy everything, who cares?
Back in 2024, Kimora telling the podcast's host Amanda Hirsch that she found out about her daughter's relationship when the world found out, saying, having gone through not exactly the same but similar, that big age gap relationship.
Yeah, so then, like mother, like daughter.
I do think it's predatorial. I didn't say it in that way because it was this fast, and it blew up to be so much. So then you can't be the mom that's like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, you're like, oh, good for you, honey. You're getting the bag. And you're having to give him the blue pill before sex.
Here comes all these talking about he's a clone.
If anybody thinks Jelly Roll is a clone, you're stupid. But then again, a lot of Jelly Roll fans are stupid.
First of all, what the is a clone?
Bunny XO. A clone is something that's identical. I think you literally don't know what a clone is. And then again, the name of the show is Dumb Blonde, so it checks out.
So coming to her husband in Jelly Roll's defense on her dumb...
I can't play this because they're playing the music in the background, but... yeah, she's once again, really proving that dumb blonde thing.
British porn star Bonnie Blue could face up to 15 years in prison following her shock arrest in Bali last week.
It'd be so funny if this woman actually went to prison. Not that I want it to happen, but she just bangs everybody. She would just lick a lot of carpet in prison.
But legal experts have warned of her likely true fate. Experts say the controversial model will probably face deportation and a lifelong ban from entering Indonesia and could be detained until January or February next year.
Yeah, she just skanks me out, man. She just skanks me out. She just has that, ick factor.
The adult star, who's 26, was hauled into custody alongside 17 male tourists between the ages of 19 and 40 years old for allegedly making pornographic material.
Oh, yeah. I watched a little bit of her films about 2 months ago. Not impressed, man. Also, I don't need to see 12 guys. I could barely handle 2 in a video.
Which is banned by Indonesia's strict morality laws. Her trip to Bali was advertised on her social media as a chance for young Australians on graduation celebrations, known as schoolies, to meet her as part of her Bang Bus tour.
I've not watched it, but I've always found Bang Bus to be weird. Why would you want to have sex in a bus? Give me a bedroom. And call it a day. I wanted it to be about me. Now, if it's a threesome with a girl, that is quite different. But if it's with a guy, I don't want to share the attention. I want it to be about me. No, I'm a giving lover. Let me give you some advice out there. You want to really rev up the engine? You got to go down. But I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, going down is what makes everything wonderful. Just being honest.
Indonesian immigration expert Philo Delano said Blue would likely be banned and deported from the country if found guilty. Delano said in his opinion, if there was an invisible hand that requests that she be deported, she can be transferred to the nearest immigration office from where she'll be deported from the country.
It is.
Delano is a managing partner at P&B Immigration in Jakarta and said due to the nature of the porn industry...
I love that accent. Jakarta 6 was an okay album.
And depending on her financial backers, it may not be straightforward.
I know, there you go. There you freaking go. Such riveting stuff. See what we have here. Anderson Silva says that we need to give Jake Paul some respect as a fighter. I give him respect as a brand manager. And I give him respect as a circus act. But as a fighter, no! It's all rigged. And Anderson Silva's just kissing his ass because he wants to, be cool. He's not going to trash the guy that's more popular than him. No. Oh, why would he do that? Anderson Silva has not mattered in so long. Yeah, he's a legend. Yeah, he's one of the best of all time. Let's be honest here. A little washed up. Just a little bit. Not like a lie. Like he'd still kick my ass or whatever. And I wouldn't say this to his face, but he's a little washed up. He's not really relevant or anything. All right, time for Trump news.
Yeah. Donald Trump went to Epstein's Island. Mac and cheers, but the truth ain't silent. He don't care, just loves the reflection of Khan in the mirror, chasing perfection. Donald Trump on a jet, no boarding pass. Epstein's Island, snakes in the grass. Hoppe on the mic, spitting the facts. While MAGA folks blind, got their heads in the past. Golden Tower dreams, but the soul's hollow. Followers sipping Kool-Aid, they blindly swallow. He ain't a savior, just a brand to sell.
Melania swallows.
Shield the shell. Ryan Hoppe calling it. No filter, no cap. Truth cuts deep, sharper than a trap. Donald Trump went to Epstein's Island. Mega cheers, but the truth ain't silent. He don't care, just loves the reflection of Khan in the mirror, chasing perfection. Red hat screaming he's one of us, but he's eating filet while they scrape the crust. Mar-a-Lago party champagne fountains while they climbing up debt like scaling mountains. Hoppe our buzz, breaking the trance. Pull the curtain back, man, he don't dance. Puppeteer strings got the bass hypnotized, but the greed in his grin can't be disguised. Donald Trump went to Epstein's Island. Mega cheers, but the truth ain't silent. He don't care, just loves the reflection of Khan in the mirror, chasing perfection.
My mic was off. All right, here's Marjorie Greene. And my mic should not have been off because that was the best 2 seconds of radio I've ever done. Here is Marjorie Greene saying she doesn't want to be the next Charlie Kirk, even though she's kind of manifesting it.
I've had over 773 death threats
That's no good.
My office reported to Capitol Police and a direct death threat on my son.
They're a bunch of losers that have parasocial relationships with someone that would bang their teenage daughter.
And I would ask anyone to consider, should I have to become like Charlie Kirk? Is that what I have to do?
Now, don't manifest that. Don't put the words out there.
I have a big...
Kind of like how Charlie Kirk had lines about if gun violence has to happen, so be it for gun rights. Don't put the energy out there. That is a good
impact on you.
Yeah, and I think that's too much to ask.
And when you told President Trump about this, can you tell us a little bit more about what his reaction was to these threats?
He didn't give a crap because he doesn't care about anybody but himself. And he barely knows how to take care of himself. He's always wearing a suit because he's a fat ass hiding his body.
Yeah, it was shocking to me. I sent those death threats directly to him in a text message.
Why would you expect him to care? I bet texting him's the worst. Probably leaves you on red.
And
just text you kafifi in the afternoon.
Informed him of what his name calling and words were doing.
Yeah, well, it didn't really help. He doesn't care. What is going on right here?
Happy Hot Topic!
President Trump says the proposed merger between Netflix and Warner Brothers Discovery could be a problem because of the size of the combined market share. The president says he will be involved in the decision about...
Oh, God, go away. We'll stop talking about it. Let's do a Kardashian news right now, okay? Cool.
Yeah.
Turn it up, it's happy hour time. Kardashian news, we dissect the climb. No filters, no fluff, raw truth and wine.
Mike's hot, Hoppe speaks what's on his mind.
Nepotism's thrown, they sitting in the plush. Built an empire off nothing but the hush. Reality's a script, ain't no realness in the cut. Talents on vacation, they just staking what's corrupt. Hoppe's on the mic, call it verbal demolition. Exposing fake lives, media's worst addiction. Idiocracy crown, it's the brain on snooze. Clickbait queens, welcome to Kardashian news.
Kardashian news.
Where the truth gets aired, Hoppe breaking down the hype, y'all beware.
Fake smells, fake lies.
Fake lives, fake drama, they choose. No talent required, it's Kardashian news.
Kardashian news.
Where the truth gets aired, Hoppe breaking down the hype, y'all beware.
Fake smells, fake lies.
Fake lives, fake drama, they choose. No talent required, it's Kardashian news.
Alrighty, let's do it right now.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
Kris Jenner is sharing her support for her daughter. On Instagram, the momager posts this photo, wearing a
I hate that term because it sounds douchey and makes her sound like a terrible mom. You don't want a momager, you want a mother. When you hear the word momager, it doesn't sound good.
Shirt that reads, Marty Supreme. And her caption says, Marty Supreme Christmas Day.
All right, there you go.
Timothy plays ping pong player Marty Mauser in the upcoming film set to be released December 25th.
How long until he dumps her, man?
Chris's daughter Kylie has been dating the actor since 2023, after rumors of the two started circulating, following their January 2023 meeting at Paris Fashion Week.
Oh yeah, you know, he was banging her out in Paris. Like, there's even a sex tape about it. One night in Paris.
But the relationship became more public through the summer and fall of that year, at events like Beyonce's concert and the US Open. The couple walked their first...
Yeah, whenever they're at sports, he's always looking like he's having fun and she's bored. It's like, let him have his thing. Your thing is being a talentless moron.
red carpet together in May of 2025.
All right, there you go. Time for a royal family news. It's going to be such a good segment. I can't wait. Not really. It'll be okay. All right. And now.
Yeah. This the back on. This the badge on. Static crackle, mic pops, happy hours live. Spitting flames on the royals, watch them squirm and dive. Prince Andrew creeping, Epstein's ghosts in the air. Royal bloodline dirty, but they acting unfair. Meghan playing victim, spotlight a game. Got the crown shook, can't handle the flame. Napo babies flexing, silver spoons and they fit.
Why does it say Napo? It's Nepo babies. It should say Josho. Josho should just be the new replacement for the word Nepo baby.
Calling foul, they can't duck from the diss. Happy hour truth bombs, hitting the waves. No crowns, no thrones, just a mic in the blaze. Roasting royals, hypocrisy displayed. Turn the volume up, let the truth cascade.
All right, let's do this right now.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
This headline is all right. I
can't see a world in...
What did he say? Cunt? What did he say?
In which...
He said he can't. He can't. He is a...
I can't see a world in which I would be bringing my wife and children back to the UK at this point.
Oh yeah! Let a woman ruin your one family you have. What a beta male dummy. You're a bitch.
Prince Harry's access to security when he visits the UK is reportedly undergoing a full-scale review.
Was that worth it?
Following a long-running dispute over the Duke of Sussex safety. The decision signals a major win for the 41-year-old royal, who has stated repeatedly that he does not feel safe bringing his children, 16
Oh, heaven forbid! Everyone cares about you. Shut up!
4-year-old Archie and 4-year-old Lilibet to...
There you go. God, he thinks everyone cares about him. No one cares. I had to go to bed early last night because I was producing Orlando and the Freak Show. But I heard that the Chargers beat the Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly! You freaking mutant city! Even though I was rooting for you against the Chiefs. Man, I wonder who's going to win the Super Bowl this year. And even though you can listen to sports radio to hear about the X's and O's, I talk about the X's and O's. That's what I do here on Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe. But before we get to Lena Dunham's approval or not approval, we'll find out at Travis Kelce. Yeah, Lena Dunham, I know. Is this 2014? Don't get naked. You look terrible. Let's let this music play out.
Happy Hot Topic.
All right, here we go.
Lena Dunham knows Travis Kelce is a treasure.
Of course she's going to say that. She wants to be a part of the cool crowd with Taylor. You know what? Travis has probably cheated on her. Let's be 100 here.
The Girls' creator became the newest guest to join Taylor Swift in the tight end suite at Arrowhead Stadium this football season for their NFL game December 7th.
All right, there you go. She got the approval. She gave the approval, rather. What I want to talk about here. Since we are heard on the radio on Hot 97.7 at hot977fmradio.com, let's do Fresno News.
Yeah. Microphone King. Yeah. 6'9" tower, Fresno's loudest hour. Mike in his grip, got the world feeling sour. Hoppy on the block, dropping facts like boulders. Words cut sharp, lead the city on his shoulders. News so raw, unfiltered true spray. Fresno's posting every word that he say. No sugar coat, no bow, no disguise. Hoppy in the booth, Fresno, here's it live. Fresno news, he don't hold back. It's so bold, keep the city on track. Say it how it is, no fear, no doubt. Ryan Hoppy's the name, and he shouting it loud.
All right, right here.
Happy Hot Topic.
City leaders are now moving forward with their plans to limit the number of smoke shops citywide.
If you're living in Fresno, you got to have smoke shops. I'm not saying you have to be high to live in Fresno, but you got to be stoned.
To 49. They're businesses that they say target children by using illegal cannabis and tobacco products.
This is what drives me nuts. They're trying to limit the access to THC and Delta-8 and hemp products because, it's for the kid. It's going to attract the kids. Well, that's a parenting issue. And don't make us adults have to suffer because kids can't handle it.
This is a huge, huge victory for...
Oh, shut up, you nerd. Go get high and shut up. And shove it up your ass.
...for public safety. It's a big...
Public safety? Your city has some of the worst crime in America. Focus on that.
...victory for our kids who have to walk by these stores.
Oh, no. Heaven forbid they see what will help them in the future with the future we don't have. Shut up.
Every single day on their way to school.
Oh, no. Whatever. You guys, that freaking Gen X generation drink beer as a kid. Shut up.
And so we're really excited about this.
City Attorney Andrew Jans, along with Smoke Shop Ordinance co-authors, council members Miguel Arias and...
Oh, yeah, but only having 49 smoke shops. Oh, that's going to make such an impact.
Nelson Esparza applauding the federal judge's decision. They say the businesses attract crime and target children with illegal goods.
Well, then crack down on the stores. Don't take it from people. There's responsible people that use THC and hemp.
We continued our inspections.
Like me.
Throughout this whole time.
Shut up.
And we continued to find things that were very disturbing.
Widespread illegal activity, including the sale of flavored tobacco, cannabis, narcotics.
But the narcotics might not be good. But don't ruin it for adults just because it might appear that, my kids want to do it. Shut up, you nerd.
Illegal gambling operations.
Well, that's not good.
And even...
Gambling's stupid. I don't get people that get addicted to gambling. You're just going to lose. I'll lose.
Weapons in some cases.
Arias says they found violations at every location they inspected. That includes the Cali Smoke Shop on Blackstone and Ashland.
Whatever. Freaking ruin everything. God. It's surprising me. It's California. Why would they care? It's California! Let's see if this news clip does what I wanted to. So it doesn't play the news clip. All right. So I'll do it myself. Okay. I am sick and tired of when women claim they want to be feminists. Oh, I care about the woman. And then for clout, they defend rapists and creeps. This washed up hag, Judi Dench, says that Harvey Weinstein has done enough time in prison and that Harvey's grateful for her words. A, those freaking mutants have probably, what do you call it, had sex. And B, if you ever side with Harvey Weinstein, you are an absolute cretin and should never be allowed to tell people that you're a feminist because he took advantage of women. Mm-hmm. And I can't stand. It's like when Mila Kunis defended Danny Masterson. You're a pig. You're a moron. Let's hear what this moron has to say. Judi Dench, shut up.
You have heard the buzz that Donald Trump may pardon Diddy. There's even been talk about R. Kelly. Well,
let's let all the sex offenders get out. And we wonder why the world's so screwed. Let them serve their sentence.
Let's throw another name into the ring. Harvey Weinstein.
Yay, the world's burning in hell.
Yes, so though this one is not coming from...
From what?
The White House. Some would say it's coming from across the pond, from Dame Judi Dench, who is feeling more than sympathy for Harvey Weinstein.
Oh, yeah, all the women he took advantage of and the lives he ruined with the women having PTSD. But, he helped me get movies. You're a pig.
Saying it's time to let him out, that he's done his time. So they have history, obviously. They in Hollywood, they have Hollywood history, and that she was one of the stars of Shakespeare in Love. She actually...
Oh, yeah, it's because of the movies and the money he made you moron.
Actually won...
God, they're showing pictures of Harvey smiling. He just looks like a mutant.
And an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress on that one. He has tentacles all over Hollywood.
And over his body, he's a creep.
Championed that, right? And it was a big part of the campaign for the Oscars for that movie, and in all the categories was nominated. This is what Dame Judi Dench had to say about Harvey.
What did this washed up hag say?
When she saw a photo of him, she said, "I saw a bit of film of Harvey walking with two sticks." I think she means canes. And you think, well, I imagine he's done his time. I don't know. To me, it's personal. Forgiveness.
All right, I've had enough. Friggin' moron. Listen to me. Listen to me carefully, you moron. Nobody cares. You are just saying that because he made you movies and you want him to come back so you can make a movie. Because no one's gone, oh my God, what are you up to? Shut the F up. God. And don't ever try to claim you're a feminist. You're a hypocritical piece of garbage. Oh, yeah. That's what you are. And that's what you'll always be. If you side with Harvey Weinstein, get away from me.
Hey, yo. Motherfuckers. I make killings. Motherfuckers. I hate. Hey, yo. Static crackles, Hoppe on the air, spilling radio secrets, man, he don't care. Airing out the closet, skeletons in pairs. DJ drama, he's the one who dares. Program director, scheming in the back rooms. Payola playlist,
oh yeah! There's a lot of scumbags in radio. But there's one giant in radio who is also a really good dude. He used to go by the name Brother Fred when he was on in Charlotte, but he changed the name to Fred. And he's on 103.5 Kiss FM and syndicated across the nation. And he began in Charlotte. You know how he's doing an entertainment show in Charlotte when he visits or on Zoom? And he's returning to the radio station that gave him his big break. Hits 96.1. And a lot of people in radio, once they get famous, they stop talking to you. But Brother Fred, a.k.a. Fred, I love you, bro. Proud of you. So there's that shout out. Let me go on my phone real quick. See if there's any celebrity news that's happening. Because if not, we're going to end our Fresno feed and do Tampa Bay news. Now, if you're listening in Fresno and you want to hear more of my show, please don't stop listening to hot977fmradio.com. But at some point, look up HOPPE radio. Okay? Well, that is it for the news for Fresno. So I will talk to you tomorrow. I love you. Goodbye.
Don't worry, Fresno. Hoppy Hour will be right back.
And now it's time for Tampa Bay News.
Yeah.
Yo, it's Hoppy Hour, we about to go live. Tampa Bay News is the place we arrive. From the beach to the bay and the city's crazy moves. We got stories hotter than the Florida grooves. Tampa Bay News, we making it spin. On Hoppy Hour where the real begins. Turn it up loud, let's get in the mix. From St. Pete to the world, we bringing the fix. Bringing the fix, 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 come on.
Happy Hot Topic!
People who live in what's known as a food desert in South St. Petersburg may have to wait even longer to...
Oh my God, but the Rays are so important! Why help lower income people get food when you can take care of a team that doesn't even care about the area?
Finally get a grocery store. The developers of a planned mixed-use property at Tangerine Plaza are now asking for another year and more money to get it done. As Fox 13's Genevieve Curtis found out, some city leaders are not happy with that request.
I have a crush on Genevieve.
City Council Rep Corey Givens Jr. represents the neighborhood that has long been promised a grocery store in that redevelopment, and he says enough is enough.
This is the anchor to the Deuces, and it really makes the community...
It's like that Chris Brown song, Deuces!
...feel almost as if they don't matter, if they're overlooked.
City Council Rep...
I like this. I like that he's trying to help out the poor people, but this rep sides with Duke Energy, so he's a douchebag! And actually him siding with Duke Energy helps people or hurts people from being able to get food because they're having to pay their Duke bill.
Corey Givens Jr. feels...
You phony!
His neighbors have waited for a grocery store long enough. The last one here at Tangerine Plaza closed in 2017.
Unfortunately, they've been eating off of a corner store diet. We got to think about what that does to someone's quality of life and their outlook on life.
And their quality of life probably isn't good from having to pay Duke bills.
Sugar Hill Group's proposal to develop the blighted Tangerine Plaza into a mixed-use property was selected in 2020. The project is to include affordable housing with at least 115 units.
But they never did it. And thank God the Rays, $1 billion team, are getting taken care of. Yeah. Actually, I don't know if they're $1 billion team.
Retail and a grocery store.
All right. It gives me no hope for the road. But hey, at least Duke Energy and the Rays are getting their money.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
The University of South Florida's next head football coach ready to go. The school introducing Brian Hartline.
I'm curious if he's going to be there long term or if he's going to be like that phony douchebag known as Alex Golish, who acts like, I'll stay in the Bay and then leave after 3 years. Shut up.
And at a news conference this morning, Hartline is currently the offensive coordinator at The Ohio State University.
It's got to be weird being Alex Golish, unless he doesn't care because he's a narcissist, but still being on campus and being the person who's leaving.
He says he is ready to lead the Bulls into a new era.
I'm going to give you all I got. I'm going to make sure that these players understand that they are true blood of our program.
All right, so that's good. This headline made me absolutely sick. Tampa woman walking dog on I-275 arrested after resisting arrest from a trooper. What a freaking loser. I hope you're never able to get a dog again. You're a moron, you're a failure, you're a scumbag, and you make all dog owners look bad. You absolute cretin. It's ridiculous. So there's that. It was going to take 3 minutes for the video to load, but that's all I got to say about that. Oh, I should probably, pot up the board. This is where I sometimes mess up on radio shows.
Pushback, St. Petersburg officials are now changing course on the future of Al Lang Stadium. A proposal that...
I like Al Lang Stadium. That should be where the baseball field for the Rays should be. Right near the water. It's beautiful. It's not a dump like the Trump.
Once considered demolishing the waterfront venue, is now looking at making it bigger. Fox 13's Genevieve...
All right, so they're making it bigger. That's cool. They're really making Genevieve Curtis work a lot.
Drivers, your license plate could now be breaking the law.
That is because a license plate is not allowed anymore to have those coverings or tints that obscure the plates.
I like this ruling, but this is just them trying to find a way to pull somebody over. Because that's all the Florida cops do.
That includes decorative frames. News Channel 8's Alessandra Young joining us now live from Tampa with more on this new law. Alessandra.
Keith and Stacy, hey there, good evening. So as of October 1st, everybody's license plate in the state needs to look just like this one. See how it's completely plain? There's no coverings or those frames, Keith, that you mentioned. So if you have one of these on your license plate, they gotta go.
So Go Gators isn't compliant anymore?
I guess not, baby doll.
Everywhere you look, cars have coverings and frames around license plates, but now that's no longer allowed.
Simple, keep them plain, just like the DMV gave you. Don't spray them, coat them, cover them, put stickers on them.
What a douchebag cop. He sounds like an asshole.
This law categorizes any
The whole government is criminal.
obstruction as a second-degree misdemeanor, which can lead up to a $500 fine and
That's all that matters. The money!
even jail time.
All right, so there's that. And then there's this right here.
I just hope somebody can do something about it because somebody's going to end up getting hurt, killed, and if that's what it takes, that's sad for what it's going to come to.
That's a cute kid.
Some neighbors in Dade City say they are in fear for their lives dealing with constant stray and ricochet bullets coming onto their property. They say they're coming from a nearby gun range.
Oh, yeah, the guns are so important. If you have a gun and you don't really need it, you're just telling us you have a small penis.
News Channel 8's Victoria Lucas joins us live in Dade City with that story. Victoria.
Stacy, good evening to you. Residents say something must be done with the fear that someone may lose their life.
They've come up, they've hit my back here.
You just hear the guns. I have a small penis, and I hate it. And I'm so fat, I haven't seen my penis in 10 years.
So I'm afraid of my daughter being hit by a stray bullet.
You can hear the gunshots coming from the Dade City Gun Club's gun range over Eric Petricatella. And
No, that's a terrible mix. Dade City and gun range. You get no cell service out there. They have that Screamageddon ride or haunted house over there, and the scariest part is you barely get any cell service, and it's like dark over there.
as he's speaking, he says it's been a problem for the last 3 years he's lived on Hobbs Road. Paul Vasco's been living on the road for 55 years.
I never had a problem with him until 9.
Cause I like guns.
Both gentlemen say bullets being fired from the gun range land on various parts of their home.
That's good.
A bullet right there.
All right, there you go. And finally, we have this. The Tampa Bay media is so afraid to piss off the Rays. They're barely talking about this. If a Chicago sports team or a Philly or Los Angeles team had a pedophile, you better believe the journalism would be off the hook. But the problem is the local station that airs the Rays and the local station that airs the Rays on the radio and on TV. You can never report the truth about the Rays. You can only report what the Rays want to report. So the whole area, there's a problem here. It's a conflict of interest. Everyone's whipped because the Rays go, this is what you report. It's a no, a good. I don't like it. It makes sports journalism look bad.
A panel of judges handed
Here we go.
it down
Right here.
now to an
Okay, the world's coming to an end. All right, here we go. Right here.
update out of the Dominican Republic, where an appeals court granting a new trial for Rays shortstop Wander Franco.
That's good. He abused a minor. And by the way, shame on that mom in that case because she pimped out her daughter like the loser and failure of a mother she is.
Decision coming down just 3 hours ago. Last month, Franco.
That's good. You know the Rays are mad. They're like, but we want everything to be perfect. Can we just sweep it under the rug? Like we sweep everything under the rug because we're cheap?
Franco's attorneys pushed to have his conviction overturned. In June, you may
Oh yeah, who cares about banging a 14-year-old? Screw you.
remember Franco was convicted of
You got 2 years probation. You got away with it. Shut your ass.
sexual abuse of a
All you got to do is not go to a playground or a mall and you're fine, even though I don't think teens go to a mall.
minor for a relationship with a 14-year-old girl.
That's disgusting. He banged someone that was born in 2011. Think about it. To all the people out there that defend the Rays and defend everything. Imagine if Wander Franco banged your 14-year-old daughter. But then again, at least you have the press pass to the Rays. Pathetic.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
Ryan
RyanHappyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
Kill the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The cement was so big. As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Oh, yeah. I want to give you the full Chicago radio experience. Back in 2007 through 8, I used to tape the B96 after party. I think I was the last millennial to use a cassette player. So I'm going to play you the Mags Madsen radio commercial. And then the song Herda by V and GLC. No one knows what the hell happened to the rapper V or Vi, but in 2006, he was the man. A good year. Last year before cell phones. Before iPhones.
What? You're celebrating the new year? Grand Poobah, you're still celebrating? Oh, with incredible deals on every new 06 and 07 Mitsubishi, including the all-new 07 Outlander. That's outselling, outpricing, outseating, out everything the competition. Plus there's 0% financing on new 06 and 07 Mitsubishis or cashback from $1,000 to $6,000 to qualified buyers. That is something to toot your horn about. Max Madsen, you might be mad in bed, but you're not crazy.
He's bad, but you'll be glad when you meet Max Madsen. He's mad, he's bad, Max Madsen.
Max Madsen Mitsubishi in Downers Grove, Countryside, and Aurora. Shop online at maxmadsen.com. Mitsubishi Motors, driven to thrill.
Oh, yeah, here's Vi and GLC with Herda.
Let's make it look. I'm being a nice guy. I leave that to them dudes that shoot hoops. I'd rather roll through in a new coupe with chicks that get 200 to do shoots. Rolling a shooby doobie while we listen to smooth grooves. Dude, I tried to told you I'm hot like magma and keep them stashed up in the Dodge Magnum near the stash of the Magnums. Never know which one I'ma use. Right there, I got a couple people confused. Cause Vi never lose, and Vi never snooze. Pop shit, then I pop this shit, knock you out of your shoes. I shut down crews and rock tailor-made suits and Louis shoes. It's hard to do what I do. Stunning like Evil Knievel, keep a watch face see-through. I do this for my people, selling through they screen though. My mom said I was a walking felony, cause I kept 16s in the closet like Kelly. Shop with the sellers. Dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't clucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'ma hurt them up, hurt them up, hurt them up, hurt them up. I'm a hustler for real. My dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't clucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'ma hurt them up, hurt them up, hurt them up, hurt them up. I'm a hustler for real. Nah, dog, I'm not a mad rapper. I'm a disgruntled MC, and I teach you dudes about tussling with me. Truth is, I hate these marks. I should pull this jammy and spark and leave these rappers handicap park. And when you see your boy out, bow down or kiss the ring. With a crew about myself, I ain't worried about a thing. This is Shot City, man. Where the f you from? And your chick can't go if she ain't gobbling. My partner Supreme told me flows hard on these monkeys. I hit Pro Gyms and told them make my wrist chunky. Chain hung like donkey. And for them dudes who want it, nickname beautiful, keep them breasts on me. Homie, I'm funky like woo. Leg shots to let you know that I'm serious. When them blocks get hot, I'm in the streets bare chested. I got money invested. These detested. My dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't clucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'ma hurt them up, hurt them up, hurt them up, hurt them up. I'm a hustler for real. My dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't clucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'ma hurt them up, hurt them up, hurt them up. I'm a hustler for real.
This ain't the young and restless. You could say the drama like support boy. Put your life on pause like a comma. When you cutting corners and you stacking money, music and turn comedians, man, they get to acting funny. I know the MCs, the real MCs. J-Mo same boo, man, them was shopping with me. Get a pumpkin head in front of your little daughter. You a broke pop machine, get you out of order. I'ma come and get you. Don't make me hit you with shells like a snail or an armadillo. Watch the blue lights with the blue films, slice it, make him look like he got gills. This ain't artificial, man, this real. Throw him in Lake Michigan and hope the nigga can't swim. And if he can't, I guess he won't live. Giving names, get your change, he ain't hate a bill. They nothing, Charlie. Let's go. I am the grain.
Chickens ain't clucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'm a hustler for real.
Oh yeah. Let's go. This following segment has been brought to you by Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com for the best pre and post workout around. Comes in the form of coconut caramel and fruit punch. However the hell you want to get pumped up before the gym, go to Fortify.com and use promo code Ryan20. Amir Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com. 2700 22nd Street North in Edmonton, St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need. I'll go. There. WestChasePrinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need printed up. I'll go. There. Finally, are you mentally ill like me? If you live in Florida or Maryland, go to counselingoncall.net and there you can sign on. All right, we're going to come back in happy hour, keep this party going.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at GetCheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. GetCheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at Shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code HOPPY to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code HOPPY to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afuera Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RyanHoppe Radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour and keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, Hammerin Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
TikTok, clocks a juke, we're playing cruel pranks. Hoppy's hour almost done, feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Every night like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers silent, I becoming to an end. Like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe's jokes and jabs, these our daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Happy hour is now over.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.
Doors closing.